My topic today is presentation and teaching, transforming learning in the Caribbean through interactive digital presentations. Teaching presentations have moved far beyond chalk and talk, and my vision is to make classroom presentation more interactive, more student-centered, and driven by modern technology such as artificial intelligence, augmented reality, and virtual reality. This vision will help to transform how students learn, respond, and apply information in real-world situations. We'll now look at the presentation roadmap, which gives the outline of the content of this presentation, which include introduction of digital presentation tools, traditional teaching methods and their limitation, future implementation vision, role of technology in education and society, stages of the implementation, personnel needed, anticipated barriers, and the solution and expected result. Teaching presentations have moved far beyond chalk and talk, and my vision is to make classroom presentation more interactive, more student-centered, and driven by modern technology. This presentation covers a plan that will help to transform how students learn, respond, and apply information in real-world situations. Today, many teachers still depend on the traditional method, mainly PowerPoint slides and video, to explain concepts. Students need more dynamic learning experiences. They should be encouraged to explore new interactive approaches that spark curiosity, connects them with their smart device, and build stronger engagement with classmates during lessons. Digital tools have transformed presentation by allowing the use of multimedia content and making lesson delivery easier. They consist of software, apps, platforms, or electronic devices designed to perform specific functions, improve tasks, and support teaching processes. We'll now look at some of the traditional teaching methods and their limitations, such as lecture-based learning, which happens when teaching is mainly delivered through lectures, which often reduce student participation and limits meaningful interaction during lessons. We have static visual aid, which is the use of fixed visual material, such as charts and slides, which limit active learning and does not effectively sustain student interest. Limiting learning preferences will occur, as these traditional methods often does not accommodate diverse learning styles and result in less effective knowledge retention. In the future implementation vision, AI-based presentation systems use artificial intelligence to make presentation faster and easier to create. They can design slides, suggest layouts, and organize information, and even generate text automatically. This saves teachers time, improves slide quality, and help create more engaging and interactive lessons for students. VR, AR interactive lessons use virtual and augmented reality to create learning experience where students can explore 3D environments, objects, and simulations. Instead of just watching slides, they can interact with content, visualize concepts more clearly, and feel as if they are inside the lesson, which increases engagement, interest, and understanding. Students become more creators when they are actively designing and contributing to learning material rather than just listening to the teacher. They may create presentation, videos, digital projects, or research tasks. This hands-on approach encourages critical thinking, builds confidence, and strengthens understanding, and makes learning more meaningful and student-centered. Digital presentation tool plays an important role in education and society because they support visual learning by using images, video, animation, and graphics that help students understand information more clearly. They also build digital literacy, since a student and teacher must learn how to use software, apps, and online platforms to create and share content. This strengthens their ability to create confidently in a digital environment. In addition, these tools help meet modern society technological demands, as workplace today require individuals who can communicate using digital media, collaborate online, and adapt to the rapidly changing technology in our everyday life. We'll now examine the stages of implementation. The implementation process for AI and VR in school begins with assessing current technology to evaluate existing infrastructure and identify the gaps. Next, teachers' digital training will be implemented to ensure that educators are equipped with the skill and confidence to use AI and VR tools effectively. Following this, AI and VI resources are introduced in lesson planning, enabling interactive and technology-enhanced learning experiences. A pilot program will now be selected in certain schools to test these lessons, gather feedback, and identify the challenges. Data from the pilot is then collected and analyzed to refine strategies and address any issues that exist. Once optimized, a wide rollout is then expected to expand the program to more schools supported by infrastructure and training. Finally, we'll have continuous improvement, which will ensure ongoing monitoring, feedback, and updates to maintain effectiveness and sustainability over time. To have a successful technology integration in education, we must rely on a collaborative team of key personnel. The project coordinator, who will oversee implementation and communication among the stakeholders, while the ICT specialist manages infrastructure, troubleshooting, and upgrades. Teacher trainers will equip educators with digital skill, and technical staff provide an on-site and remote assistance. Curriculum developers are required to ensure that digital tools align with the standard and the teachers are able to apply these methods in classroom, engaging students in an interactive learning. This teamwork fosters creativity, critical thinking, and digital literacy, ensuring technology is effectively integrated, sustainable, and transformative, preparing students for a digital-driven future. With every plan, there are anticipated barriers, and these barriers we expect to face along the way, such as funding limitation, weak internet infrastructure, teacher skill gaps, limited student devices access, and resistance to change by some of our teachers. To overcome these challenges, government and educational bodies should prioritize funding for equipment and infrastructure, implement regular professional training to build digital competence, and foster public-private partnership for resources and technical support. Continuous monitoring and feedback are essential for sustainability. Strategically addressing these barriers will enable effective integration of modern presentation tools, enhancing teacher quality and students' learning outcomes across the region. Integrating technology in teaching increases student engagement by making lessons interactive and visually stimulating. It also develops high digital competency, equipping students with essential tech skills. Additionally, it fosters independent and creative learners, encouraging self-directed exploration, problem solving, and innovative thinking, preparing students to navigate and contribute effectively in a digital world.